Welcome to the Naughtyscape, everybody. Adam here. Thank you for joining in. Tomorrow we go on Mariner of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. We are doing our wedding cruise. There's 5 things that I'm going to talk about here. Pros and cons to why or why not you should have a wedding cruise. Number 1. They tell you that you have a free photographer in 1 hour. Here's what they don't tell you. That 1 hour, you don't get to just pick and choose what kind of photographs you want. Like, there's one that's listed, he's like, hey, I just want this picture. You have to buy all of them. And if you buy all of them, that means you're actually paying for the 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours, you get to decide which one you want. In that, though, it's $4,000 for their photographer. And in 5 days, they do bare minimum editing. And whether you like it or not, you get them all, but for $4 grand. You are not allowed to use your own professional photographer. You're allowed to take photos, you're not allowed to use your own professional photographer. If you do, they will charge you that $4,000 whether you do not use their photographer. Here's the catch side to it. Use a credit card, guys. In most major credit card companies, in the fine print that nobody really reads or can ever actually read without a microphone glass, if you do not like the customer service, that is a reason to dispute your charges. Once you dispute it with your credit card company, they will send a letter to whatever cruise line it is. I'm only speaking of Royal Caribbean, which I absolutely love them. I'll never go anywhere else. So don't think that this is just a negativity on them, because it's not. But anywhere you go, they send a letter out, some kind of notification out to this business. They have 30 days to respond back and show proof that you are there or not there by video surveillance, or that the customer service was better than what you claim it to be. If not, you get your money back. They take it away from that company. So if you're going to end up doing something like that, and I'm not telling you to scam the system, not at all. But in a situation like that where they're going to charge you because you want to use your own photographer that does a lot better and a lot cheaper job than what they're going to use, because again, they're a business, they need to make money, you can dispute it. Only with a credit card though. If you're with a debit card, you're kind of SOL. Number 2. It's cheaper than a normal venue, guys. What's an average cost for a 4 to 5 hour wedding, ceremony, and reception? 15 grand plus? I mean, and that's pretty conservative. If you say wedding, the prices are racked up like 100%. I think we're spending $13,000 for a 5-day cruise, all inclusive. I mean, your alcoholic drinks you're gonna have to buy, except for that 3 to 4 hour wedding time. That alcohol, free alcohol, open bar is for everybody. But that also includes everything at the wedding, the cake, the ceremony, the food, your 5 days that everyone's going to be on the cruise. Plus, that 13 grand also included a 7-day cruise on Symphony of the Seas 2 weeks from now. So we're going to kind of use that as like a pre-honeymoon cruise. So 13 grand, everybody's on vacation. You can't beat it. Versus 4 to 5 hours, everybody gets to enjoy it, and then you go home and everyone's drunk as can be anyhow, and you barely remember it. Number 3. This is a con, not a pro. This part is a con. No decorations. They have bare minimum decorations. If you want to decorate where you're going to have your reception party at on the cruise, you need to go out there and buy your own decorations. And not to mention, you have to bring all of this on the cruise in your bags. So you still have bare minimum time. So that's one of the cons. Is it worth it? Maybe, maybe not. We're doing that, which we actually got pretty creative over it, and you can still keep it pretty cheap. Number 4. Everyone's on vacation. So you have your wedding ceremony, and let's face it, most people don't go to weddings because for the ceremony. Yeah, you want people to be happy, and that's great, and that's wonderful, and it's amazing. But everybody goes for the reception for the free food and the drinks. Come on, I'm not going to BS you. We all want to get drunk and have a good time and dance and make a fool out of ourselves. That being said, you don't have to worry about people drinking and driving, so there's no DUIs. They're not going to put anybody in danger for that. You're on a cruise ship. You can just walk over to your room, and if you're going to throw up, just go over the balcony. Nobody cares. You're going to chump for fish anyways. Hey, maybe throw a pole out there. But you also have several days that everybody gets to enjoy. You're not going to get everybody all together. But let them go enjoy themselves. Let them have something great to talk about. Because I don't care what wedding you are. I don't care if you spend $500,000 more on there. Someone's always going to find a reason to complain. So let them go out and have their own fun as well. Number 5, and this is the final one. I will put this on kind of a con as well too. 50 people max. So you're gonna have to keep it as a small wedding. Granted, it is a public cruise, anybody can go. But as far as the reception and the ceremony place, you have a 50 people max capacity wherever you go. Now, you may only have a couple little restaurants that they have there that they'll close off for those few hours, so you can have your wedding and your reception there. Another part is your DJ. You have to pick out your own music, put it on a thumb drive, and that's what the DJ uses. So you write down a list of whatever music you want to play on there. So as far as people coming up having requests and everything, that's out the window. You need to end up making sure you know what music, what songs are going to be playing well in advance. And then you're gonna have to download it onto your computer, your iPad, whatever it is, put it on a thumb drive and give it to the DJ, so the DJ is gonna end up having to just play the music through his computer, through whatever speakers they have, and that it is what it is. So these are some of your pros and cons for a wedding cruise. Now, we haven't had ours yet. We actually have ours in 2 days. We leave tomorrow, and then our wedding will be in the middle of the sea. One more before I go. If you are to have your notary signed for your marriage certificate overseas, at least on the cruise, it's $1,000 more. It's like $900 or something, but just round, it's $1,000 more just to have that signature. If you're trying to save money and you don't want to waste $1,000 just to have somebody sign it on international waters or a different country from there, go the week before, sign it, turn it into the courthouse. As you can see, I'm wearing my wedding ring now. That's exactly what we did. It doesn't matter. We're still gonna have our ceremony. We're still gonna, celebrate our anniversary on the cruise date. But why pay an extra grand if you don't have to? You can use that for a better drink package if you want, and excursions. That's all for it now. I'm still going on there. I still love Royal Caribbean. Believe me, it's a business. They gotta make money. We're gonna have fun one way or another. Stay tuned. Next week, I'm going to upload the video. Hopefully it turns out well. It is the week before Thanksgiving, and then we leave for another 7-day cruise on the Symphony, which is the newest and largest cruise ship out as of right now. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them down in the box. Subscribe. I love it. And see you guys next week.